everybody! Welcome! Well, this is going to be an interesting night. I went and bumped up my output on OBS because
That was a mistake.
A lot of the ability to do clips and shorts in YouTube depends on the higher resolution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Drago. Hi, Doodles.
Unfortunately,
Hi, Orca.
it's killing my frame rate. And I'm very sensitive.
Because now OBS is chewing up all the graphics processing.
And I don't know. I really don't know.
You can't live like this.
No, I can't. Shoot me now.
No shooting. We'll just be doing things that are not graphically intensive. So, no maps.
So what is the first order of business?
I think we should get the next Washumeki quest done.
Oh no. My PNG
Oh, no?
tuber is not moving. That means it somehow thinks I'm tapped out. Oh no, it's crashed! No.
It's just cry. Oh no. You're on the crying icon, which is certainly appropriate enough.
Yeah. It'll flip, but it won't recognize my mic, so...
Right.
That should be a little better.
We'll see him a few seconds behind here.
Da-da-da.
Poof! You're back! And you bounced!
Yes, I bounced. I'm still weeping.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, with your current graphics problems, you're probably weeping all night.
Yeah, I'm going to be stuck on this one for a while. Oh. So today I was something of a bump on a log. I ended up going to the ears, nose, throat specialist, who's like, yeah, you're definitely suffering. I'm like, yeah, all my emails should have told you that. Maybe we should get you back on the Sudafed just long enough that you can have your tooth dealt with before it has to get extracted. And then,
Please.
And then we'll schedule you for another CT scan with no contrast.
Actually, I think the CT scan is scheduled before that currently.
Yes, it is.
Which means he'll have time to ponder it while you get your tooth taken care of.
Oh, that's easy, Orca. That magic stick would be under carpentry. Come on.
Yes.
Let's go
Yes,
do
it
a
would be.
crafting thing.
Yeah, hold on just a moment. Okay, yeah, weaving is the one that is now technically lowest.
I suddenly dropped from 60 frames a second to 22 frames a second.
Sorry. And of course, this is our interstitial, so it'll be a fairly simple quest compared to the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep forgetting that they do those.
But after the doctor appointment, I came home and kind of crashed out.
And hid from all the barbecue smoke.
Oh, yes.
Spider fluid smoke.
Apparently, when Rye and Baron were walking back from the market, they saw this big plume of black smoke over our house and kind of panicked.
Well, the thing is Baron was suddenly going, in my ear. And I'm going, what? And trees were kind of hiding it at the moment, so we got past that, and sure enough, we're in the owner's unit, so we're in apartment 1. It is a 2-story place, but our section of it is actually 1 story. And wafting out over the roof of our section is this puff of white smoke, which, kind of implies it's maybe coming from our apartment. It's going, well, maybe it's coming from apartment 3 up above. And getting closer, and there wasn't really any more, and going, oh, no, it doesn't look like it came from there. And Baron went around the corner, and yeah, it was hazy down there.
Good one, Drago. Good one. We have a new pope.
Yes. Somebody definitely had a new pope. And then basically the place behind ours, on the other side of the fence, was having a barbecue emergency, and they finally noticed it. So as we were kind of looking at the fact that there's bees down there, someone opened up the barbecue, and this big billowing cloud of smoke comes boiling out of their little postage stamp of a backyard.
Apparently they were going to have a dinner party tonight.
They did have one.
I think they ordered pizza.
Very possibly. I'm hoping that was just the initial, charcoal and lighter fluid and everything. But, yeah, we got in, closed up the windows, turned on filters and AC to try and clean up the air in here.
Yeah, it was kind of... We're glad that's all it was.
Scary. Yes! Okay.
Hello, Pamika.
Now that the story of the day is over, I wish we didn't have a story of the day. I'd take a story of the year. Written in stone. Pameka's determined expression suggests she has a plan.
Orca says hi. After hearing...
Hey, Baron! Hi, Baron! And Doodles also says hello.
I did not catch that.
Baron's last comment was, "Good night, John Boy."
Nice! After hearing Zemoine, one of these days I'll pronounce his name right. After hearing Zemoine's talk of ancestral tales, I can't help but wonder if my own family may have preserved for generations from the past. I've nearly finished my work today, so I'll close up shop and go speak with my parents. They should be able to point me in the right direction, even if it requires an excursion beyond the city limits. Should it come to that, your company would be much appreciated. I rarely leave the city, you see. Excuse me. Thank you. I plan to meet you at Equaway Plaza once my family chat is finished. One of these days I'll get these names right. Today is not that day. Yeah, one thing I'll try and do once the stream is over and we can test some things for broadcast is take it down to 30 frames a second instead of 60 going out. See if that helps.
Yeah, that should be a good idea.
I wish this cough would leave me alone.
Yes.
But Baron's kind of right. He and I are both kind of glad I actually had kind of an attack while sitting in the doctor's office.
Yes.
Because heaven knows how many times is my car makes this funny thing, but it suddenly stops as soon as you take it to the mechanic.
The number of problems that, my thing is for computers, being the tech box, the number of computer problems that will resolve themselves upon the threat of tech support.
We have arrived at our destination. Thankfully, it is not our final destination.
That's good.
Apologies for the wait. My parents were happy to share what they knew about my ancestors. They said our family came to Tuliolao when the city was founded, so around my great-great-grandfather's time. We originally hailed from Zaktrul, though beyond that, neither of my parents could say. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Doodles. Keeping your leg is a very good thing. I wonder if
yeah.
I wonder if I might find some clues or mementos buried around the family storehouse. As luck would have it, I chanced upon a mysterious stone tablet inscribed with glyphs. Judging by its age, it may have belonged to my great-grandfather himself. We know he was employed as a palace attendant, but he never divulged more of his work than that. Perhaps the Yakoi would be able to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Given the Yakoi's history of both stone and pictorial storytelling, it would indeed follow that his tablet had some connection to them. Why don't we pay the Yakoi a visit? Perhaps someone will be kind enough to translate the tablet for us. Would you accompany to Warlord's Echo, Theron? Relia?
Still a nod.
Wonderful, let's be off. I am really hoping the mic is not picking up some of the weird sounds I am currently making.
Just the unweird coughing.
Yeah, definitely keep that thing iced and keep it elevated. And rest. Rest, rest, rest.
Yeah.
Still remembering that time we went to WonderCon when the last one while it was up in San Francisco. And on the way to the show, I ended up tripping in a notorious San Francisco pothole. That was a joyous time.
Yeah. Dislocating your elbow.
And cracking my elbow.
Yes.
There was a reason why I was in a cast. It was
As I recall that...
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember, was that the stunt arm or not?
No. No, it was not.
No, it wasn't.
And what really annoyed the crap out of me of the entire situation is I spent like 4 months with it dislocated, unable to draw even though I was a professional artist. And all the doctors basically blowing me off, saying there's nothing wrong with my elbow. And it took a chiropractor going, well, there's your problem, it's dislocated. Bite on this, this is gonna hurt. Pop!
Yeah.
I miss that chiropractor.
Yeah.
But he got cockroached
He was
by
good.
Google.
Yep. I imagine the pay was good.
I'm getting 9 frames a second at the moment.
At least your screen didn't go black for a second.
Oh no. Is your graphics
Yeah,
card
it's still doing it occasionally. I'm going to have to pull it and physically examine it soon, I think.
Examine the pins. Warped graphics cards have a nasty habit of putting extra weight on the pins.
Well, it's examine the slot. Make sure it hasn't gotten unanchored.
Orcon, the magic number you need to look at is this little number up here in the top right corner. That is my frames per second. It doesn't matter. It'll take 11 frames per second and punt it out the other end at 60, as far as our odds is concerned.
Yeah. Now that's not the
look who's here!
version, so that's obviously. So they have trolls here as well.
I'm pretty sure they're called Yakoi.
Trying to remember these two. I see. I assumed it'd be the same, like the Moomoo Jaw.
Yeah, these are the two from the first walk.
Okay, it is them. Huh.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get a glass of water.
Okay.
I'm hoping it will help.
Yeah. Of course, one of the things recently is, of course, the other night you were talking to someone over on the Raid channel. I forget how it came up, but you ended up talking to them about the prisoner and linking those videos on it. The overview video, I ended up seeing that on the channel today and watched it. Very informative, especially for someone like me who's seen like one episode. The crazy show of craziness. Because the main creator and star actor basically wanted a 7-episode series back before any sort of limited shows other than the very occasional miniseries was a thing. And the studio wanted a full 20-something odd season. So they compromised with 17 episodes. And apparently the last 10 episodes are just a real drug trip. Because it's all these various kind of takes on the situation that have nothing to do with the main story, because of course the main story was in the first 7 episodes. She's as okay as she's gonna get. She's not throwing up. She is coughing a bunch.
No, I just threw up.
Oh, you did? Okay. It didn't sound like it got quite that bad to me, but...
No, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's been getting... You've gone from, just some coughing to it getting worse over the last half hour.
That's why I asked Baron to close up and turn on the filters.
Yeah, I know, and that's, after that.
Give me a minute.
Oh yeah, take all the time. But I can definitely recommend over on YouTube, Giant Freaking Robot. They have an overview of The Prisoner. Yeah, that is not getting better. And of course, this is all just sinus drainage causing it. is the band plays on. But that video also led me to watching one on Blake 7, which, of course, I saw way back in the day. My dad was a big fan of it when it hit our local PBS. I hadn't quite realized that it dated back to 1978. I was thinking more early 80s. Hi!
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Baron
All
just came out and
drainage,
asked
right?
me the same thing,
Yes.
Orca.
Yeah.
Part of the situation...
Unfortunately, this is far from the first time.
Yeah, part of the situation is right now I'm very fragile to allergens because...
Crap!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You okay?
My toes started cramping.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Between you and me, I'll take me.
Yeah, it's right now I'm allergy fragile because
Yes.
they denied my last allergy shot because I was coughing too much. Yeah, we are a wreck tonight. We are so sorry.
Thankfully, I was able to stand up in time and prevent it from turning into a real cramp.
The only thing
There's just
worse
a warning
than,
shot across my bow.
the only thing worse than toes cramping is the arch on the inside of your foot.
Thankfully, I have no experience with that, though I know you do.
Or butt cramps. Butt cramps suck.
Oh, I am so not going there.
Yes, you can cramp your tushy. Ask me.
And I am so not going there.
Can you read Pamika's lines?
Sure. So this is where the Yokoi live. Already I see glyphs carved in the same manner as my tablet. I believe we're on the right track. Let's have a look around and see if we can't find someone willing to help. I'll let you take the lead. You have far more practice in communicating with the Yokoi than I do, after all. Pamika is now accompanying you. Excuse me. Okay.
Small talk?
And small talk. I've heard that some among the Yokoi prefer to use their native tongue, but I was assured that the ones here would be happy to use Turali. Yes. Some may even be confident with the Turali script, though I'm sure their glyphic traditions take precedent. We have a few different places to check. And like one talking circle.
Young Hakoi.
Your ancestors' tablet. I can only spare a moment, but I'm happy to oblige. I should be taking this up a lot slower. Great krill feed time. Relatively new. Dated just 80 years past. The bearer of this stone is a retainer of the Dawn Servant, and may thus be accommodated as a guest. A residential permit, it would seem. In those days, the scars of war were still fresh. One could not travel as freely as today, so the tablet may have been a necessary precaution. Well. It is? Okay. City the animation and With You in the Rain. I think I've heard that first title, but don't know anything about it. No, you don't at the moment, Orca. Muted for gross reasons.
Yeah, trying to remember to cut my mic so that I don't cough in people's ears as much.
Yeah, at least I have a relatively easy mute button. But you have a good mic. Went upstairs on me? Yes, you did.
Sorry.
It has been too long since we've visited this place.
I saw it a minute ago. Where'd it go?
Yeah, there it is. Excuse you? All this way for a tablet. How very quaint. Fine. Hand it over. From Tuliolal. Yes, well, let's skip the obvious parts. Here we have the creation of a new alphabet by a traveling man, a learner of Turali cultures. Makes little sense to me, but that's what it says. Okay, then.
So he was effectively a scholar. Man, I hate this.
Yeah, I know. There's our talking circle.
Discuss?
Curios are the gracious. They say this is where Valagormanda was sealed. The tales these walls could tell of the Sky Ruin. I can tell you a few myself. But every building has a story to tell, if you think about it. Take ancient ruins, for example. Scholars have spent centuries piecing together the stories of ancient civilizations from beneath the rubble. Even without the written word, we can still weave a tangible history, though I simply can't imagine a world without writing. Hi, Gerfurler, how you doing? Yeah.
So in FF11, these were considered trolls. I always thought they were giants, but...
Yeah. They'd make a not bad take on hill giants. Read something. Of course. But do keep in mind I'm in dire need of a nap. It looked like the original owner of this tablet shared your keen interest in our glyphs. He came here to hold council with our stonemasons. All Yokoi learn to write, but they are the experts who etch our histories into stone. As far as what our guest learned from the stonemasons, I couldn't say. Too sleepy.
Go take your nap.
Now, to piece together the full story, my great-grandfather received permission to live among the Yokoi in his capacity as the Dawn Servant's retainer. He was traveling the continent of Thrall in order to create a new alphabet, and he expressed eager interest in the Yokoi's glyphs. Since the tablet itself is relatively new, perhaps we can still find a stonemason who spoke with my great-grandfather 80 years ago. Shall we go and see? Yeah, 80 years is nothing for them. Ah.
Hello, Mr. Stonemason.
Mm-hmm. Why, yes, I have served as a stonemason these 80 years. How can I help you? Yes, I remember. Not long after Tuliolo's founding, a man bearing this tablet came to stay with us. So my great-grandfather really did come here to study Yokoi glyphs, yes? Do you remember why? He was developing a new alphabet, as I recall. One to transcribe the Turali we speak today.
That's right, Turali originally was not a written language.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about it in MSQ.
Back then, Galul Jaja had only just succeeded in creating a unified Tuliolal. Peoples from diverse nations amassed at the capital, and the ensuing linguistic misunderstandings caused no little amount of trouble. As your great-grandfather told it, when the common language of Turali was adopted, he proposed that a new alphabet be created to accompany it, and that the Dawn Servant turned him down in favor of adapting foreign characters. Not only that, but the Dawn Servant then ordered him on a journey of Tural, upon which he was to study the continent's myriad cultures. After touring a number of communities, he stopped here to understand our ways. What he wished to learn wasn't simply how to read our glyphs. He asked tirelessly about our intentions when shaping the stone, how we decide our designs, and each step of the process of sculpting. Then one day, your great-grandfather turned to us and said he finally understood the Dawn Servant's reasons for rejecting his proposal. Soon after, he returned to Tuliolo, full of new confidence. I had no idea my great-grandfather had such direct dealings with Gulu Jaja. But I believe I understand why they both concluded a new alphabet wasn't necessary. Is that so? Then tell me, child, why do you think that is? Trolley is a language that exists solely for purposes of communication. It has no cultural connection to any one of Tural's peoples. But a new alphabet would have been a communal creation, a new piece of Trolley culture that might have had the power to override others. Borrowing the foreign Eorzean alphabet allows Trolley to remain a borrowed language, a language of convenience. By refusing to establish Trolley as a language created by and for all Trolley people, Tablet must have meant a great deal to him. It seems you too now carry on your great-grandfather's discovery and his story. Right. My great-grandfather's story. The story of my people. I must pin this tale right away, Raylia. Theron, might I ask you to bind it for me? Great then.
I love how they automatically skip things like first draft, second draft, third draft, final draft 63.exe, final draft 64.3. Draft from the proofreader.
You're breaking up.
Stonemason?
Your books are far too small and unwieldy for us, but I am curious to see what you create. I want this book to represent the significance of my great-grandfather's connection to Yokoi culture. So binding it with local stone would be preferable. That's going to be a heavy book. You'll find plenty of that right here. Take as much as you need. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I never travel without pen and paper, but this time I even brought my portable desk in case my search for stories proved fruitful. Pair the...
And you are totally breaking up.
Meanwhile...
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
the breakage is mighty.
Okay, you're back. You had a Pokeball. He's
You,
also got a red thing. This is a 95 quest, isn't it?
we have to make something in order to hand it in.
Okay. That should not cause a red symbol.
We're not ready to hand it in,
So
therefore it
Yokoi
is
cover.
red.
Yokoi cover. Off of Yokoi supplies, an organized selection of Urkopacha stones and other resources commonly used by the Yokoi. And we do need high quality. Okay, that's promising. That's good enough. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We still need to yell at Comcast.
Yes. I want this binding to properly symbolize my great-grandfather's bond with Yokoi. Take all the time you need and return to me when your work is done.
You mean like this one?
Yokoi cover. A durable book cover fashioned in Yokoi stone. Untradeable. Yeah. Is a little heavy. A written account of my own forebear's story. A precious book indeed. I also included text about the Yokoi, though using prose to depict your people felt somehow an opposite. Thus, I also included illustrations, clumsy though my hand might be, pictures of the stone monuments and pillars, things my great-grandfather must have seen. I see. In your own way. You honor how we Yokoi tell our stories with images. That is a very kind gesture. The written word cannot express all things. This is my great-grandfather's lesson. You have been most gracious in your help. Thank you. I return to Tuliala with a lighter, prouder heart.
Thank you, good sir.
I didn't anticipate the events of 80 years ago would one day contribute to a renewal of cultural exchange. But this must have been precisely what Galul Jaja envisioned for Tulialo's future. Yes, it is.
They were a very smart man.
Yes. And Doodles, I'm afraid I don't know Nichijou at all.
Ditto. Hadn't heard of that one. There's just so much out there now. And so much Drek to weed through.
That too. I'm just happy to have started Bureaucrat to Villainous and Apocalypse Hotel.
Apocalypse Hotel is being charming at AF.
Yeah. Really well done. Zoom.
And of course, there's been confirmation on the next season or series of Apothecary Diaries. I will admit on my end, without trying to give too many spoilers, I was
I am slightly behind you.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the ending, mostly in the fact that I think it could have been punched and handled better. Also, the fact that I feel like the last really important scene was handled poorly by the animation director, storyboard artist, and did not convey the meaning it should have conveyed.
Ah.
But that's just me.
That's the professional animator inside of you.
Yes.
My great-grandfather's story is now a part of my own. I would say our trip was well worth it. I think I'll lend Zimawini the book we made, since he expressed an interest in practicing his skills on new tales. Besides, I think the illustrations might make for an easier reading experience. It was his petition that started this whole project, after all. I do hope he enjoys it. And I owe you two my deepest thanks. Not only were you kind enough to accompany me to Orlar's Echo, but you gave me perhaps your most stunning cover yet. Well, it was high quality. Now, it's back to work for me. Until Zimawini's next appointment approaches, I wish you pleasant crafting. And we get Gâteau au chocolat. This decadently moist cake is made with downright sinful amounts of kukuru bean powder.
I don't know about you, but I think I want to kill things.
I kinda figured. I certainly wasn't going to do the next one currently, though we can, because it's 98 and all three of my classes are 98 or better. But that'll be for later.
Because
I was figuring at the very least the moon, but if you want to kill things, yeah, then fate, maps, what have you.
it'd be a little easier on my voice.
Yes.
And no, wait, I have
2 Brexkin maps.
I have one, but you can go get a second real quick. Your choice.
I think the 3 we have, assuming that at least a couple of them put up portals, I think the 3 we have will do us. So let's both open one and see what zones they want.
Shaolani.
Kusama Uka.
Your choice.
You know the geography better than me, whatever's more convenient.
They both are. They're just going out each other end of the city.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, I suppose I can't sew this one up.
No. Putting on afterburners.
Okay.
Apocalypse Hotel. We're in
Like 4 episodes in.
yeah, 3-4 episodes in.
Basically like the second one with the family. Avoiding saying what kind of family for spoiler reasons.
It is all the adorbs. And
Yes.
all the robot existential breakdowns you could ever want.
Yes! A hotel without a shower cap in all of its rooms can't be called a hotel at all.
Actually, you should drive.
Well, at least one thing.
What was that?
This is not... Huh? What was what?
Tells you how much process power my system's having.
Oh no.
I teleported standing onto the back of Lucy here standing on her saddle, and then just kind of floated while I did the animation for sitting down onto her saddle.
Oh dear. Yeah, I was going to initially say let's not fight things simply because of your processing problems. But you want to kill things, so we will kill things.
Kill things lets me mentally focus more.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting more water.
Okay. As there's starting to say before you glitch teleported, at least this is not a Lakeland map. Plenty of markings on the map in which to judge this.
It is because of Lakeland maps that someone actually built a website showing where all the map coordinates are.
Gee, I can't imagine. Why would anybody feel a need to do that?
Nice view of a tree trunk.
Yes. Bird of Trawl.
Nice kick, Rift.
Holy Nova! Not that you're gonna have the graphics on for that.
No, I turned them off for that. Sorry.
I know. I mean, I had to turn off other people's spell effects.
Right in the middle of a fireworks factory.
Yep. That was still one of the neat things in the Old Republic. Watching somebody else's firefight from a little distance away was visually interesting. That's enough out of him.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier today.
Meh.
Ew.
Okay, let me pull out the other one and see where it goes to.
That Paladin.
Chowani.
Yeah.
Time for yours.
I was gonna say that a paladin really
Pally.
benefited from getting the sword collection.
Yeah, you were saying that to me during the fate farming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sword collection really helps make the class. So that's my name for those abilities. Is there any other names out there that you've heard?
No, I have heard other people call it the sword collection.
No, it is.
It is. Because until the sword collection came in, paladin was dull.
Yeah. Remember the last time I played Pally before Sword Collection, and it was going, there's just nothing to do here. The 50 doldrums were very real on Pally as well.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Oh no,
Legion
it's the
then.
Runic who's seen things.
He's seen way too many treasure hunting parties come and go. Oh no! Enemy reinforcements! Sorry, I brought in an ad. Thank you, Tab Target.
2 ads.
And I only lay claim to one of them. The other is a volunteer. Okay, Mr. Treasure Chest, time to stop cheaping out on the portals. Thank you. Preemptive shading.
Let us go.
Oops, 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 oops. I actually have to do some healing.
Oh boy!
Onion! Slept.
One is
There we
down.
go. It's down. Eggplant. Eggplant is down. 3. Ah, garlic. Tomato.
Ah, just missed the last one.
Oh. Yeah, we don't quite have the DPS for that. Not without pointing out a few more tricks that I'm habituated to.
You just like saying that, don't you?
Yes! I know these guys will do AoEs, so... I'm just not getting the timing right.
Don't get yourself killed!
Haven't gotten myself hurt yet.
Let
Of
me
course,
show you
Holy
the-
is
they didn't let me show
centered
you-
on self, so if I do it, I have to be in. Sorry. Show you.
They didn't let me show off my entire sword collection.
Oh. Here's hoping.
Dun dun dun! Open.
Come on,
Open.
You know you want to. No, you want to open. Ooh, yes.
This is not my night. Boo hiss.
Well, let's see if the next one does better once I'm out. Okay, so where is that? It's the one that... This is the Nearly Lakeland map that gave me trouble a few weeks ago. Right. No. was last time. Okay, yeah, it is that, which means it's there. Sorry. We need Lucy for this.
Fly, Lucy, fly! Our map luck has not been good lately. I don't know what's going on.
No. Burn Jesus has been very upset with us. Okay. Closer than I was afraid I might be.
He's back!
Oh, is that poor Unique? He really has seen things. So you showing them the sword collection?
Already did.
Were they impressed?
I don't think so.
Well, Unique has seen it all before.
Yes, yes, he has.
Why did you say yes to the new polytender?
He wanted to see the sword collection.
Aha. There's something that needs taken care of. Bogo was due to report in at the post office in 2 minutes.
It's your map.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yay! We have a portal! Well, there's an achievement at least.
Hidden Treasures 3.
Mm-hmm.
Raid Cenote Jaja Gural 10 times.
Yeah. there is a 4 for doing it 20 times, which gives the title of the Brotherhood.
When you're ready.
Yeah. Taking a look at some of the others under Treasure Hunt. Okay. Tomatoes. I really want to know who came up with the idea of these things. Here. Have we seen him before? Ulan of Fortune?
No.
There we go.
They wanted to see the sword collection too.
Yeah. Just with the name Tuma Tuxmul, I keep expecting to see them in little pieces. And round 3. Necrosis. Yeah, there's an encouraging game. Interrupted the game.
Sorry if I'm being quiet, but this is better for my throat if I am.
Yes, be quiet. Do what you're here to do, kill chaos. Okay, secondary chest first. Materia 12 and 11. How's your inventory?
Good.
That makes one of us. Okay, 3 slots should be enough.
I do not have these.
Do you? Neither do I, so both need insufficient inventory. They cost me 11.
Congrats.
Woohoo!
And you can use those
Yes, cat eye glasses.
right now.
Yes.
So which way are we going? We're going that way.
Right hand rule. Double checking. No glowing arrows on the floor. Not sure I've seen this one do that. Thank you.
Cat luck.
Is that a bad thing?
No. Just acknowledging it for what it is.
Let me prep my inventory for after this. Okay. I guess I definitely need to start paying attention to healing you now. The first room, not so much, but now, oh yeah. Oh, we have another Ulan.
This is going to be tougher.
Yes. Yeah.
Handled with a bomb.
And just, I was trying to power up the Blood Lily and it didn't come up until after, right as he died.
Yeah.
That was handy that I was healing you in the process, and it kept me from having to worry too much about healing you. Okay. Inventory set.
Yes.
It's not as set as I thought. Inventory set.
Yes.
Yes, no? Yes, okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. And that's going to be 4 items hitting inventory. I actually want to clear out one more thing. Assuming anything hits inventory. Wrong side.
Go high.
Yep.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
It's like the second time in a row they've pulled that. Yes, yes.
Yep, that's the expression. That is very much the expression. So, which door?
And we get...
Open. Open.
Come on, you can do it! No! Come on! Let me in! Let me in! They are refusing to truly troll us.
Yes. Yes, they are. Great sadness.
Sad words.
I think we're down to fate hunting for the night.
We're also down to like 7 minutes. I do still have that green map.
And I still have that special map from Moogles, but I kind of want a reaction along for that.
I know!
Watch, it'll let us into the
let's
first
do
door and then kill us.
Probably.
Let's
Do a little bit of fate hunting. We still need things here, we might as well do things where we are.
Yeah. Lisa!
Huh. This was the most recent thing I was in. I guess I must have been out of city last time, too.
Yes, you were.
Boo hiss.
Instead, we'll just take our frustrations out on a giant Namazu.
Sure. The outjaw. Rifle. Breaking the jaw. Countless generations of Shaolani grandmothers have told tales of the Namazu elemental, the outjaw, who could sense the lies of wicked children with their whiskers, who would come in the night to swallow whole those who told the most untruths. As it would turn out, there was truth in those old tales. And boy, he is not...
You're breaking up!
I may be breaking up, but he's dead.
That he is. And I don't think we'll get to the other one before it finishes.
Right.
Because it's at 80% with 11. We're so. Oh,
Connection
oh no.
lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna park myself by an aetheryte.
Let's see if I can even connect.
You're still on my back, Waffles.
No, no, I'm not. Not properly logged out. No, duh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rye. This is just not our night, is it? I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have
We got the
streamed.
quest done.
Poof! There you go.
We got the quest done.
Yeah, but people had to
So, like,
listen
2
to
more
my
to go in
hacking
that
and
chain.
working, and my throat is now swollen.
Yeah. Hi.
Hop aboard.
No, because it logged me out at that point, that became the location I was in.
Well, that's why I
And it's
purposely...
not like the... Yeah, but it's not like, say, the time that Blondie Wood died mid-flight.
Oh god, yeah. Poor Blondie Wood.
Yes, this is an old World of Warcraft story. We were doing one of the tougher. I guess it'd still be a dungeon.
Yeah, it was the.
And no.
Yeah, it was the highest end dungeon with a lot of undead.
Yeah, and the one poison or disease that lasts like half an hour.
And she had no way of curing it.
Well, the thing is, we ran out of cures, so Blondie went back to town, to Ironforge, to get more. And, of course, being a druid was healing along the way. It was not a problem. And then she went on a griffin flight back towards the dungeon, and this is, the taxi griffin, i.e. you get on and your hands are off the controls for the next few minutes.
And now I've lost
I've been
connection.
thrown from the mount!
Yes! I think we're done
Waffles
for the night!
me! Let's see if I can get the story done. So Blondie is flying back to us with, basically no controls, and the disease still ticking. And now Blondie can't heal it.
Because
And
Blondie
died
forgot.
like 2 zones later. It was going, I don't know where to run for the body. It's not here. Had to finally found that she had to run all the way back to the Griffin Master in Ironforge, because the point at which she'd taken off on the flight turned out to be where the corpse was. That was epic.
Yeah, this took half an hour and we were all laughing our asses off the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done for the night. There's a bar here. Let's go have a drink at the bar.
No, I'm going to be stubborn.
You're going to be stubborn.
Get us the tacos.
Okay, we're going for tacos.
Yes.
Oh, Comcast, I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh. And you're only slightly better than AT&T, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Because holy moly.
At least it waited to do all of this until after the treasure dungeon threw us out.
Fair.
Yeah, 1080p 60 source. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn that down.
Well, that's kind of what they want for the stupid...
Yeah, I know.
Unless you want to do it all on Twitch, because Twitch you can at least split screen it.
Yeah, generally yes. Of course, the one semi-recent time I can think of is well over a week old, so it'd have to be on YouTube. But yeah, it's too late on that. More than one way. Oh well.
Well, there is a way we can do it, but it takes some finagling, which is re-upload
and I'd
it
have
to
to
Twitch.
find the video again. Ah.
Which we can do.
But I'll just have to keep an eye out for new good spots.
Well, apparently there was a few last night.
Okay, I haven't watched last night. I rewatched Fridays. Did I do Friday? I didn't watch Friday. I certainly watched last Wednesday. Death and Destruction last Wednesday.
Oh, come on. It was hilarious.
My bones! Oh, actually. The good stuff.
With that said, I think it's time to call it a night. It's just not our night tonight.
Yes it is!
We should have... Yeah, well, we're stubborn. What can we say?
Yep.
With that said, you all have a good evening. Let's see if there's anyone rateable right now. Ferrets. Ferrets are rateable. We will give you ferrets because ferrets are love.
Double check, but most likely yes. Nope, that's your announcement. Never mind. I was seeing an announcement in the streams channel.
You all have a good evening.
Okay.
Be safe. Be well. Get a good night's sleep.
Be not Comcast.
Be not Comcast. And we will see you Wednesday for more raid tokens. Yay.
Yes, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you here Wednesday.